selfie stick is working. What's up, guys? I am just heading to the pool. The topic I wanted to go over with you today is how to fake being a vegan. Or you could also say how to be partially vegan, or how to be a pseudo-vegan, or how to line up with the values that you have as far as caring about animals, loving animals, the welfare of the planet, so on and so forth. So, as you guys probably know, to be vegan means to say that animals are not here for you. They're not here for your food to be eaten. They're not here for our entertainment. They're not here for us to wear their, body parts, their skin, whatever. And they're not here for our experimentation. They're not here for us to use needlessly to try out makeup products or cleaning household goods or whatever on. If you're watching this video, chances are you probably care about animals. That is awesome. However, you might be like most of my friends and not want to give up eating animals. You may love to eat chicken, you may love to eat bacon, or hamburgers, like the real ones, not vegan ones, or what else? Shredded beef tacos, or you may love steak, seafood, honey, eggs, whatever the case is, milk products, dairy. You may be willing to give it up some days, like you might subscribe to the Meatless Monday concept, and that's awesome. I disagree with a lot of people who think that Meatless Mondays are a waste of time, or you're a hypocrite, blah, blah, blah. I think it's awesome. I say go you, and everybody's at a different level, and if that's what you want to do and that's what you can handle and that's just where you're at as far as food, then have your Meatless Monday or your Meatless Friday or whatever it is you want to do. It's awesome. If you love animals, back to my point here, if you love animals but you just cannot imagine eating a completely plant-based diet 100% of the time, then I'm going to tell you some awesome things that you can do to still have your morals and beliefs line up with animal rights and loving animals. Almost anybody you talk to says, I love animals. So, first thing, let's make sure that you are, if you're going to get a pet from your local animal shelter. Don't go to a pet shop and get a pet. I know, again, watch my video how I'm a terrible vegan or why I'm a bad vegan. My dog is from a pet shop. Go get the full story over at that other video. But yeah, that's my first thing, is please get a pet from your local animal shelter. There are so many pets that need homes, and if we continue supporting puppy mills and breeders and pet shops, we're going to still keep having tons and tons and tons of animals that need homes and won't get them, so they'll be euthanized. Another thing, prepare your pets for natural disasters. I get so heartbroken when I see stories of animals that were left behind during floods and earthquakes, and sometimes, I don't know who would do this, but horrible people strap their dogs to trees, to the houses, their front porch, whatever, and the dogs are like tied up to a leash, just there to just drown or perish under the rubble of an earthquake. It's so sad. So make sure that your animal is prepared and is, God forbid, not tied down to anything. If there's a natural disaster, let your dog have a chance at life. Same thing with any other pet. Say no to wearing real fur. What is the point? Why would you want to kill tons and tons of animals, like tons of minks? Do you know how many baby minks or even full-grown minks you have to kill to make a mink coat? It's dozens. It's awful. Don't get leather products anymore. This is so old news. It's 2016. Don't get leather purses. Don't get leather handbags. Don't get leather watches, leather shoes, leather belts. There are so many vegan, cruelty-free fashion companies that are up and coming, and I'm so excited. I'm really, really pumped for these companies to become more and more successful, because it's only going to lead more people to go down the faux road, like the fake fur, leather, and suede road of fashion. I know that people, you know, you want to look good, you want to have the cute handbag, you want to have the fur jacket or the leather jacket. I get it. There are so many times, I'm being real with you, there's so many times when I see really cute fashion accessories and you know, items that I'm like, man, that would look so cute, I want to buy that, but I don't buy it because to me, it's not worth it. I could never wear a dead cow on my body. In my opinion, this is my humble opinion, it is not my skin to wear. That cow's life was not created and destroyed just so that I can look cute. I don't think that's the way that it works. You can be entitled to your own opinion, but I'm just giving you some ideas, and I figure if I throw out, you know, 10, 12 ideas at you, and you even pick up 1 or 2 of them, it's gonna help raise the collective of the planet. It's gonna help save some animals. It's gonna help us be a more non-violent, more caring, empathetic society, and hey, who's not into that? Another way to be an awesome pseudo-vegan or partial vegan is to avoid entertainment that exploits animals. Choose cruelty-free entertainment. For goodness sakes, guys, what more do we have to see to realize that SeaWorld is disgusting, and the circuses are, these are the types of institutions where our future versions of ourselves, you know, generations in the future are gonna look back and be like, those were a vile, barbaric people. Because it's barbaric what people do to animals in zoos, circuses, aquariums, and the like. No bueno. Choose cruelty-free entertainment. Don't bet on horses, don't bet on dogs, don't bet in chicken fights, dog fights, horse races, dog races. Just don't do it. They're not here for that, and you guys don't know. I mean, I live in San Diego, so the Del Mar Fairgrounds are right near me, and this is something where every year they have the Del Mar racetrack open up and they have horse races, and everybody goes out and they wear these big hats, and it's a big to-do, whatever, and lots of money is spent, lots of alcohol is drank. Nothing against partying, nothing against big hats and alcohol. It's awesome, but it's not awesome if you're doing it at the expense of these horses' lives. These horses are pampered while they're the winning ticket and while they're doing well, but you aren't completely sure of what's happening to that horse after it retires, after its career as a racehorse is done. A lot of times these horses are starved, beaten, stranded, like they're just abandoned, killed for meat. The list goes on. It's awful. Different charities, they're taking in horses that were left to die from these horse races. So it's real, folks. It's happening. Don't support it. There's so many other things you can go do with your friends to have fun. Shoot, you can go have a backyard barbecue, and I guarantee you'll have just as much fun as if you're at a stupid horse race. Sorry, I know it's a tradition, but it's a dumb tradition and it needs to stop. If you have children, support your child's bond with animals. Children are such a telltale sign of this beautiful relationship we have with animals. We have a huge heart for them. We know that they're beautiful and loving and, you know, at times totally selfless. I mean, how many beautiful YouTube videos have you seen of a dog saving its owner's life? These animals, all they want is love. That's all they want from us. So when you see a child loving on a pet or an animal, don't shame them. Don't make them feel bad or feel like a weenie, or feel like a pansy for falling in love and caring for a beautiful animal. Support them and love that about them and praise them for it. Buy cruelty-free makeup, skincare, and household products. You definitely check every label for every time you buy makeup, skincare, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, plus all of your household goods. Check and make sure that it says vegan, cruelty-free. If it doesn't say those, you can pretty much assume that they're not, but you can still, if you love that product, go on their website and check or call their 800 number. If you're on a budget, I get it. Like, for instance, I have a friend who's vegan and he has a brown leather belt. He's not gonna go buy a belt that's not real leather now because he's vegan. He bought the belt, by the way, before he went vegan. He's just gonna use it until it expires. He might as well, and in some people's minds, that's honoring the animal that died for that belt or that apparel or accessory even more. And different people have different opinions on that, but you know, like I said, just keep wearing them, keep using them until they're finished, and then when you buy the next round of stuff, whatever it is that you need, check for it to be vegan and cruelty free. If you want, donate to an animal organization you feel deserves it, whether it's a local shelter, whether it's a bigger charity. Just do your background on them. Think about things you can eliminate, things you don't really derive joy and satisfaction from. Like, nobody really, I mean, most people I talk to don't love yogurt. They don't fantasize about it, like Greek yogurt or other types of yogurt, but they eat it because they think it's a health food. Let me tell you, it's not a health food. Just Google how Greek yogurt is really made. It's disgusting. But so just cut out some things. Like, for instance, dairy. Dairy's not really that good for us. So explore things like Daya, I know, makes amazing products for pizza, cheesecake, and other desserts. But they're just starting this now. Their cheese, I wasn't always a fan of it just by itself, but some of the other stuff that they're making now, specifically the cheesecake and the pizza, it's gluten-free and it's dairy-free and it's so good. So Earth Balance too, they make a lot of yummy stuff. If you're near Whole Foods or even just on Amazon, you can buy a lot of alternatives to like weird things like Cheez-Its and cheesy popcorn, stuff like that. Mayonnaise, people don't love eating mayonnaise, but they eat it because it's what they always eat. Oh, someone's getting in the water. So now you can try, you know, egg-free alternatives to mayonnaise. Another huge thing, nobody likes to eat animal bones. I don't like eating animal bones, nobody's into that. But a lot of stuff that we eat is made with gelatin, like Starburst supplements. Jello is made with gelatin. I bet you can find another dessert that you enjoy that's not Jello. You can find something else besides eating something that's made with animal bones. What else? Just go online and Google recipes that are vegan. Like, you can make an amazing tuna salad with chickpeas now. I just learned about that. You can make all types of substitutions without using animal products, and it's really, really rad. And if you feel like, if you get anxiety or you're having a nervous breakdown because you're kind of going away from your tradition, even if you just take one thing on how to be a fake vegan or how to be half vegan or partially vegan or pseudo-vegan or flexitarian or whatever you want to call it, I'm excited for you. I think it's awesome. And together, I think we're gonna make a huge difference here. I'm going to get in the hot tub now. I'm so excited. Why am I excited? Because my back hurts. It's okay. I'm getting through it. I am almost 9 weeks out of back surgery. It'll be 9 weeks tomorrow, and it's getting better. I had a little bit of a flare-up. I was nervous about it, but I talked to the nurse, and she said, this is what you do. She gave me a game plan, and assuming I follow it, I should be feeling a-okay 100% by next week. Who knows if I'll ever run again, but I love running. That's okay. I'm just so happy to be healthy, be standing on 2 feet. Oh, this is nice. Nice. Oh, this feels great. See, look. No abs. They're all gone. That's what 5 months of no exercise will do to you. But, again, happy to be healthy, happy to be alive, happy to be on my 2 feet. There are so many people that have it way, way worse than me, and love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves, because you deserve it. So, have a wonderful day. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.
Work